Today's video is brought to you by MagicMind, but more about that in a minute. I've seen advertisements for this for the past 2 years, especially whenever all the gyms were closed. They really advertised this a lot. I looked at it and I said that it has to be there's no way that that could actually work. This is the X3 bar, and I'll be showing you today how it works with the bands. It also comes with a platform. The claim with this system is that people who have been doing weight training for years and years and years will also see incredible gains very quickly because you're working through all 3 ranges of motion with variable resistance. There's a huge time savings, and according to the claims, there's a huge gain that you'll also receive. He has a lot of science in the book that sounds compelling. I'm a personal trainer and I've trained a lot of people, and what he says, it flies in the face of what I've seen. But I'm going to be open and just give it a shot and see what happens. So I'm going to be trying this starting this week, and I'll be checking back in 30 days. I did an in-body scan before I did my first workout with this device, and I'll be giving you an in-body scan at 30 days and beyond. If I'm not making any gains at all after 30 days, I'm gonna be a little frustrated. That's that much time that I could have been in the gym doing traditional workouts. So here's basically what you get whenever you get the X3 system. I did get the extra band. So this orange band it did cost $100 extra. You get, this is a stainless steel bar, and there is a series of rubber bands. That is a full day's workout. You've got a push day and a pull day. I did the push day yesterday just to try this system out, and I'm gonna do the pull day today. So I just got done doing a workout. It only took 10 minutes to do. There were just 4 exercises, and there's only really 8 basic exercises total in this whole program. So I'm hopeful I'm gonna be giving it 100% as opposed to this, just coming at it skeptically. I want it to work. I'd love to have 3 times the benefits of weight training in only about 10 minutes a day, something that I can take with me. I was doing a retreat this past week. I still got my workouts in. That's typically something I would have to sacrifice because, well, I'm doing a retreat. There's no way I can go to a gym. I'm out in the middle of nature. No, I was able to get my full workout in that morning before meeting my attendees. In 30 days, I'll be reporting back to give you my results. I'll be having my in-body scan, and I'll let you know any of the changes that I noticed. So 30 days exactly, here I am. I see it overall as a generally high quality product. One of the questions that I had before buying it was, how am I going to work out my entire body using bands? So there are 4 exercises on what he calls a push day. There's 4 exercises on what he calls a pull day. These exercises seem to stimulate the muscle groups that they're supposed to stimulate. My shoulders are pretty broad compared to the bar itself, and I would experience a lot of pinching where the loop of the bar was and the band. I realized that if you double loop the connector, that you can avoid some of that pinching. It does add to the resistance, which for me was a good thing. The triceps and biceps I felt were really, really powerful. I felt like there was laser precision. I do wish that there were a little bit more variety. I did feel that it was missing a lot of things that I would like to add into my routine. There are some other exercises that people have invented. If you go on the website for the X3 bar, there are some videos on how to adjust the bands so that you can get other exercises in. I just did the 4 basic ones for the purposes of this video and of this review, because those are the 4 standard ones upon which all of the claims have been made. My routine over the 30 days did vary a little bit.
Oh my God, he messed up the whole thing.
The routine starts off where you're doing 4 workouts per week. I'm a person who's been weight training seriously for over a decade now. So for the last 3 weeks, I did the plan where you work out 6 days a week. I just didn't feel that I was as challenged using the X3 bar as I was with regular weights. I do find the program to be lacking. I prefer feeling like I'm really working out all of this energy that I have pent up in my body. I think it's healthy for a person to go to the gym and really get out whatever negative energy is in you, whatever aggression or all these things that build up. So will I continue to use the X3 bar? I do plan to continue using the X3 bar. However, I don't plan to continue only using the X3 bar to the exclusion of other forms of weight training. Maybe you really aren't into going to the gym. If you're into a home workout, I would say this is the best home workout system I've ever experienced. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. What is the in-body score? What did the score say? Wait a minute. We forgot to tell them about MagicMind. Cue the commercial. Each shot of MagicMind contains 12 active ingredients designed to stimulate focus, creativity, energy, and motivation while decreasing stress, oxidation, and decreasing post-exercise inflammation in the body. It's sweetened by honey, which is an all-natural sweetener. There is some caffeine in MagicMind. There's about 35 milligrams of caffeine, just enough that I find to perk me up, to keep my focus when I've got all these different types of projects that I'm working on, all kinds of things that I'm doing research, working on digital products, and even working on my next book. So here is my in-body scan on the very first day. Actually, some pretty good rankings for just average person, but I'm trying to gain some skeletal muscle mass. If you fast forward all the way to 1 month later, you can see I have gained a little bit of overall poundage, but I've also put on, according to this, a half a pound of muscle mass. Yes, I am familiar with the fact that in-body is not the most accurate way of telling how much muscle and how much body fat that you have. It is known for having some margin of error, depending on even the time of day which you take your scores. I was mindful of this in my testing, and so I made sure to take my in-body score at the beginning, at the exact same time of day, with the exact same overall parameters that I took the last one. So I'm not saying that I've seen exactly a half a pound of muscle. It does show that I've seen some progress, and it is in line with the way that I feel, which is that over the past 30 days, I do feel as though I've stressed the muscles enough to see some growth. Now, the inventor of this program, he wrote a book called Lifting Weights is a Waste of Time. That's ridiculous. I don't think that's true at all. And I do think that a lot of that is the marketing that's trying to make a bold claim, something that's gonna get people's attention, something that's gonna make them want to buy the product. There is a clear distinction in my mind between home workout and getting the complete workout that you can get in a gym. You're missing out with the X3 bar. You are missing out on some of the lifts and some of the lifts that I would say would focus on muscle groups that it's really difficult to replicate outside of an actual gym setting. So I don't have any affiliation with the X3 bar. We'll link it in the description if you'd like to check it out. I think it's a decent product, but I am still going to be very excited to get back into the gym. Guys, check out the videos over here, and don't forget to go out there and be kind to one another.